But ooh, that could be a good she to teach. Oh, Mr. Kilted, did I miss your message earlier on? I mean, I'm gonna have to scroll up. If I did miss your message earlier, apologies, amigo. Sometimes I'm like riveting on, and I miss people's messages, and I feel like really bad, and I'm just like, oh, damn it, it's too many people chatting. Like 1 minute is quiet, the next minute there's just like, it's never like an in-between. We're doing really well, thanks, and we've been really busy over the summer. Work, vacation, kids, activities. Oh, dude, that's fantastic. I hope you guys had a lovely summer then. It sounds like you did, and I appreciate you responding back. Sorry I missed the message, because I just literally went, oh, I missed the message. Where are we at now? I'm doing okay, thank you. And you? I'm doing fantastic, my friend. Having an absolute blast of a day. Thank you so much. We're making today Asian-style sweet and sour pork chops with blue cheese and spinach fritters, which is what I'm making now. Butternut squash puree, butternut squash, roasted butternut squash, sorry. Too much butternut squash there, chef, probably. Red onions, peppers, and courgettes, which we're going to add rice vinegar, honey, ginger, and garlic. I'm going to cook that down. And then the pork chops are marinated in soy, honey, and garlic and ginger. So that's pretty much what we're making today. Hey, chef. Hey, Hazel Wolf. It's lovely to see you. Thank you to whoever gifted me sub a couple of days ago while I wasn't here. We had quite a few gifty subs from quite a number of people on Friday. Is it Friday or Thursday? I think it was Friday, right? Yeah, we had a lot of gifty subs, so you're always welcome. It's lovely to see you as well. Thank you for popping back in. I suspect my mother's doing some sort of science experiment at this point. She would try to buy too many eggs because they're on sale and they don't go bad. They barely start using them by the 60-day Best By date. She's got a dozen that were like packaged last December for some reason. Oh, really? From my personal point of view, I wouldn't use them from December. If you want to, that's up to you. But personally, I would probably ditch them. I don't usually keep eggs that long. Little Mama Silver, thank you so much for the host, my friend. It's so lovely to see you. Welcome back. Make one giant one out of those things. What do you mean, like a giant omelette? Or make a massive cake, right? Right. Click the bell. Yeah, if you click the there's like a notification bell on your if you're on desktop, and it'll tell you who gifted you the sub. Yeah, that's correct. You're welcome. I appreciate it. What have you been up to, my friend? How's things? How's your cheeky Monday going? Is it going well? I hope it is. It's good to have you back. Those cheese balls seem super tedious to make. Not really. It's like anything. If you have like, say for example, you wanted to use potato cheese croquettes, it's the same kind of method. It's pretty much just flour, egg, and breadcrumb, and binding them together, let them chill down. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of work. I feel like they don't, but maybe they do for you. I don't know how much you cook in the kitchen, so I don't know, but for me, it's not really that tedious. Been doing good. I'm so glad things are going well. If it happens again, you can always like crack them, place them in a plain zipper bag, and freeze them. Oh, really, Kilted? That's a new one on me. I've never heard of that one before. That's an interesting one. There you go. Learn something new every day. Do they get freezer burn, or like how do they? Are they fine when they dissolve, or do the yolks break, or like? That's an interesting one. I'm including the spinach part, but like not just the bread in. Oh yeah, I mean, when you're unraveling the spinach, can be a little bit tedious, yeah, because it's all like wilted down, it's all crunched up. Yeah, definitely for sure, it can be a little bit tedious, but it's not too difficult. I mean, if it makes it easier for you, potato salad, you could like boil some potatoes, dry them out, mash them, and then mix the spinach in with the potatoes, and then you don't need to worry about it, and you can just bind it that way. So there's ways around it to like kind of avoid if you want to, if you can't be bothered like unwrapping them, or you know, whichever. But it just takes a little bit of patience just to unravel them. It didn't take me too long to make. So yeah, there's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way, amigo. Where are we at now? That sounds gross. What, freezing eggs down? Yeah, I've never done it, but it's an interesting one. I never knew you could. So, but to be fair, I always use my eggs before they even go out of date. Are you using panko? I certainly am, Matt. Using panko crumbs. The yolks will break, like, so you'd have, like, use them for, like, scrambled eggs or bacon. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, we've done that for, like, taking eggs and, like, camping before. Okay, that's an interesting one. I never knew that. I never knew that. That's a new one on me. What was it like for working for Chef Ramsay? Hard work. Hard work, a lot of hard work. Lots to learn. Definitely a new experience, but really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it, thank you. Right, so let's wash my hands. Those are all done. Right, set this aside. Boop-a-doop-a-doops. Am I panning in anything else this week? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I'll set that aside. Might use that for something. Or the egg, at least. You could salt or candy the eggs. That's a new one. Or you could pickle the eggs, I guess. You can pickle them down, right? If you like pickled eggs. But there's always a way to preserve things. But I'd say if your eggs are going off, I would say to you, stop buying so many eggs and use the ones you got up first. Crikey. There's always sales about. But yeah, I certainly wouldn't buy that many eggs. I mean, I bought quite a few in the past, but I always end up using them. Nice, those are going to be so good. Going to be very tasty. Right, they're good to go. I like to just boil them and keep them in the fridge, so when I need a snack, grab one, and also some salad cream, squeeze on it after each bite. Oh my god, really? Crazy. I love it though. Doesn't the chef know he can lick his fingers to wash his hands? Kappa. It's a thing called personal hygiene, good sir. Actually, not personal hygiene, but hygiene itself. And cross-contamination, which we don't want to do. Right. I gotta go cook for my lady, mate. No worries, buddy. Thank you so much again for the raid. Thank you for hanging out. Have a great stream. I'll catch you later. Bye, guys, and have fun. Dude, thank you so much. Much loves. Enjoy your meal. Have a nice time with the ladies tonight. And I'll speak to you soon, Northern PC Gamer. Much love, buddy. When I first bought my house, I found like 60 eggs for less than $10. It was like basically like my only protein. Yeah, definitely. I mean, eggs are a very cheap and easy source of like protein, and for making like very simple, easy dishes. You can do so much with eggs. It's so diverse with like from making desserts to omelets to you can make even casseroles with it. You can even make yourself Yorkshire puddings. I can just stand here all day and tell you what you can make with eggs, but as you can tell, you can make so much with it. Radio. So, those are done. I need to get the chops out. I need to start cooking down the peppers, the onions, and the garlic. I think we're good to plate up. We can start frying these off. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a little pan of oil with a little bit of peanut oil in there. I don't want to deep fry these because I don't want to go too crazy with it. But I will. Let's have a look. I feel like that will be good for the oil. The chops. I can use these for the chops. That'll be good. Actually, I'm going to cook the peppers and the onions first and then do the chops in that afterwards. So, okay, that's fine. So I'm not going to put the oil in just yet, but in a second. I've been so lazy with like cooking. I feel I lost my skills. I don't have anyone to really cook for, so it's like, I don't want to cook that much. It can be hard, like, sometimes, I mean, sometimes I get that for myself. If I'm just, like, I'm on my own, I'm like, if I'm going to cook for myself, but you just kind of force yourself to do something straightforward and simple and just, you know, really kind of cook for yourself. But I do get it sometimes, Matt, but you just got to keep trying, and I'm sure it hasn't been that long. Why peanut oil? Peanut oil's got quite a lot of flavour in it. I mean, if you all got peanut intolerance, I would stay clear of it, but peanut oil has a greater flavor. It also has a higher burning point, or smoking point, shall I say. So it's actually pretty good. So we're not going to have the oil on too high, but I find the flavor is a lot better from peanut oil. It is a little bit more expensive, but you know, it is very good quality. Lemon Penny, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing today, my friend? What were you up to? Could we get a shout out for the Lemon Penny if possible? I do cook, but I'm lazy, like smoking or like slow cooker. and stuff I can like set and forget. No, I totally get it. Those little kind of things. It's just getting yourself into a habit of doing it, Matt. So once you get into yourself of a routine of making food and doing things, it's that initial push off because you've been so used to doing maybe not so much. It's just changing your ways, you know, just getting some motivation to really like, okay, I'm going to cook a really decent meal tonight. I'm going to get this, this, and this. I'm going to make this. You know, you just got to plan and preparate more than anything. Yeah, it's exactly. It's like working out. You just got to find the motivation to do it. Hello, Cara. How you doing, my friend? Hey, Chef, how's it going? I'm doing fantastic. How's things with you? I think my moddies are sleeping. That's fine. I know a lot of them are very, very busy. Lemon Penny, so good to see you. Lemon Penny, am I actually even following you? Let me sort this out. Were you playing Grand Theft Auto? That's awesome. It's a great game. I don't think I am, but let me change that now. You've been here for such a long time. Haven't even given you a follow. I've been so oblivious to it, but we've changed that now. And thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a lovely stream. I like coconut oil or peanut oil. Yeah, coconut oil is very nice to use. I haven't used coconut oil too much, but you know, as long as you use them in moderation, not use them all the time. It's like anything, really, isn't it? I usually use like tallow and like butter. That's fair enough. I love cooking and baking, but I don't have much time anymore since like we have like a toddler. Oh, it can be hard, but when they start growing up, Eagle, get them incorporated, get them to help you with the cooking. I know my mum, with my nephew, he's in the kitchen all the time and he's always like cooking with my mum, and she's always teaching him how to cook, which I think is like a really good thing as well, especially if they start learning at an early age. Then they can start cooking and then they can cook for you, Eagle, right? Thanks, Chef. I really appreciate it. No, thank you. Thank you for the support. It's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the raid. So many lovely people here today. Goodness me, all the love. Right. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Right, let's start cooking down the onions and the peppers. Let's get our onion pepper mix ready to go. So let's switch this round. Oh, look, it's not so bright today. Finally got the settings correct. So, yeah, about time. I'm not going to put the peanut oil on. I'm going to put the oil in there, but I'm not going to go too crazy. All I want is like a centimeter of oil. I'm not going to go too bonkers with this. That'll do. And I'm just going to have a little splash of oil in here as well for the peppers and onions and things, whatnot. There we go. Not too crazy. So I haven't put this one on yet. That'll go on in a bit, but just not yet. So professional. What's professional? Don't know what you're on about, Craig. Right. Anyway, so that's heating up very nicely. We're going to start putting the peppers and the onions in with the garlic and the ginger first. And then we're going to start adding the courgettes. And when they start like kind of really softening down, we're going to add the soy, the honey, and the rice vinegar to kind of pull it all together. The whole stream, Chef. I'm very happy with the new stream. I hope you guys are too. And that's what I really wanted. I wanted more of a professional look. Kind of like when I first started, I mean, it was fine. The layout was great. It was okay. But I feel like I need to get with times and start to clean up my act, so to speak. Gas for the win. I don't like that. I can't control the heat on electric hob. Oh, you can control the heat on the electric hob. It's just a matter of like pulling it off or pulling it to the side. And you can still control it just as well. It's just practice with it, Eagle. Yeah, I like gas as well, but just give me a stove, mate, and I'll cook on it. Do my magic on anything. It doesn't matter what it is for me. But it's just practicing and getting used to how to use an electric hob or electric stove properly. And yeah, it doesn't like heat down if you don't take it off, but if you take it off, you can turn it down. Right. There is a knob, you know. Yeah, you can turn it down, but what he's saying is like the heat will stay on the ring, which is very true. And you just basically just pull it aside, or just take it half on, half off, and you'll be absolutely fine. And then once it kind of cools down after about 30 seconds to a minute, you should be fine. I suppose I've always had gas. Yeah, I mean, whatever you're kind of used to. If you've always had gas, you know, you have your pros and cons, whether it's gas or electric, you know. I don't mind anything, to be honest with you. Whatever suits you, whatever works for you, I think fantastic. I've never had an issue with either. I've used gas the entire of my entire professional career. And using an electric when I first started doing this was kind of new to me, because every house I've been in has been electric, so I kind of just taught myself, okay, this is how to use electric properly, what you can and can't use on it. So, you know, whichever you prefer. I think at the end of the day, as long as you get a good quality product at the end of the day, regardless of your stove, I think it's the most important thing. But yeah, I mean, I do miss the gas for like steaks and things like that, because then you can really get that nice char in, that good heat on it. But you can still do it. You can still do it. And if there's like a power cut, you still make yourself a cup of tea from heating the water. That's very true. The only problem with gas, though, which I find a lot of my viewers, I mentioned the other week, is I've told them about the CO2 emissions. I was like, what do you mean, chef? I was like, well, have you guys got a ventilation for the gas? And they're like, some of them are like, no. I was like, it's not very good to breathe that stuff in, because it's you're always recommended to make sure you've got a vent in the kitchen, especially if you're using gas. Breathing that stuff in is not very good. I mean, I'm pretty screwed because I've been in the chefing industry for a while, and I've been over gas for like every single day of my working life, so I've breathed enough of that stuff in to kind of know, but it's just not good for you in the long term. But yeah, make sure you guys have got like ventilation if you're using gas at home, or try and install some ventilation. You know, it's always good. Tim Zitz with the cheeky 13 months, buddy. Oh, are they really?
Stove hoods are mandatory for US building codes.
I was going to say, it should be mandatory for everywhere. Like, they should have, like, stove hoods or, like, ventilation stuff if you've got gas. Definitely. Hey, Ninja, what's up? Welcome back, buddy. Hi, Chef. Your pans look empty. Oh, yeah, they're heating up. Don't worry. They're going to be full in a minute. How you doing, amigo? And Tim Zitz, thank you so much for the 13 months, buddy. That's such a long time. Guys, can we get some love and hype in chat? Exclamation mark hype. Exclamation mark love. Whichever you prefer, or maybe a bit of both, or some emotes, whatever you fancy. Guess if you're really addicted to tea, you could like get one of those like camping gas stoves and use that in case of a power failure. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for the love, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Also, Azix Vortsky, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you're having a great day. The vent is so loud, though. I don't know what you're on about. Do you mean how loud? Oh. You mean, is it this loud? Can you guys actually hear that? Just curious. How loud is that for you guys? Because I've got a vent on my stove. Is that pretty loud, or is that like not so bad? Just a hum. Hum. Right. Okay. So let's have a look. Ninja, what you been up to, buddy? How's things? Hope you're looking forward to Thursday as well. I'm looking forward to another round of Sea of Thieves. What are we hearing? That's my ventilation. I haven't got gas, but I still got ventilation. Music's louder, to be honest. Oh, really? Oh, it's not that bad then. Very light hum. Might not even have noticed it if you didn't ask. Oh, really? Oh, that's not so bad then. I was talking about my vent. It's like a tornado. Oh, is it really? That's crazy. Can't hear anything other than the background music. Oh, there we go. I sure am. Thursday will be great. Fantastic. I'm looking forward to it, buddy. Okay, so peppers and onions. Let's get these in. So I'm not going to use all of the peppers and onions because I'm going to make my wife fresh when she comes home. So I'm going to use half of the garlic, half of the ginger in there, and then some onions as well. I'm going to cook these down very nicely. That'll be plenty. More than enough for us for today. The rest is going to be for my wife when she comes home. So I'm going to cook them down until they're like nice and soft, floppy. If you want a bit more of a crunch, you can take it a little bit less, but we're going to add the soy sauce, the rice vinegar later on, so I'm going to get them out in a second. I've had my tea, but I'm still hungry. I can hear the sizzle, but no fan. Oh, really? Oh, maybe it's not that loud. For me, it's like super loud. That's what I was like to you guys. I was like, guys, if it's really loud, I'm sorry, but that's so good to know. My microphone's pretty good. It doesn't actually pick up a huge deal of loud noises. This is why I like using this microphone, as well as it being good voice audio. All you hear is the music. Oh, that's good. Well, maybe if I stick my head up here. Can you guys hear this now? A little bit too loud now. Just your heavy breathing. All right, Darth, calm down. Right, so give that a little flick without chucking any out of the pan. What? Speak up. What do you say? I can't hear you. It's only a little hum. That's not too bad. That's good to know. Appreciate it, guys. Right, so cooking them down nicely. We've got the rice vinegar, we've got the soy, and I want a cheeky little bit of honey in there as well. Delightful. That's a good point. Am I going to put the oven on to cook the chops? Probably, just to finish them off for the 5 minutes. Because they're pretty thick bad boys. Because I know chat likes it thick. So let's put that on. 180 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit. I guess I could start heating up my oil on a low heat. Just to start bringing it up. And then we can start cooking the fritters. Thick. Super thick, right? Guys, do you know what I haven't done today? It's been such an exciting day. I haven't drank any water yet today. Well, apart from this morning. But I think it's time I take a little bit of hydration. Totally forgot. Sometimes I'm just so warped in my stream that I just forget to drink. Not a good thing. Looks very easy to clean. Oh, it's very easy to clean. We actually use called Crema Bright. It's actually very good stuff. You just squirt it on, scrub it around, leave it to set for about 30 seconds, and then just wipe it off. Clean, brand spanking new. It's straight electric, so it's not induction. Induction, you wouldn't be able to use these pans. You'd have to buy special pans for induction. I might have lost a pepper. Pepper down. It's okay. I only lost one. Right. Igor, thank you so much.
What is your ultimate food to cook for yourself as a treat?
As a treat? Ooh. I don't know. It depends what I feel like. I guess, though, I would say fish and chips or steak is one of my favorites, but it depends if I'm feeling like, if I like desserts or if I got a sweet tooth that day. I don't know, I like all foods, but yeah, I suppose fish and chips or British fish and chips with a batter or steak is one of my favorites for sure.